Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to Prison Architect, where today I think we really do need to work on getting some proper prison cells actually built and set up around the place, because we have a lovely prison, as you can very clearly see before your very eyes here. We have a lovely prison. I mean, granted, it could be lovelier, we could be doing more to move ourselves up on the loveliness scale, but that will come in time as we invest in more kind of fancy bits and bobs around the place. But we have no prison cells at all whatsoever, which I think is becoming a little bit of a problem. If we go and look at the prisoners, look at that, the prisoners are all saying that they would like to go to sleep. And as everybody knows, you don't want to be tired. Nobody likes being tired. You get grumpy, you get cranky. It's not good at all. It's not lovely. It is not lovely at all. And that is not good enough for the loveliest prison. So let's get on that right now. Let's get to lovely cell block A, I think we should call it. Let's get that set up. And what I'm thinking we build it down here. So have some sort of big long corridor coming right down the middle, and then we can have lots of lovely cells on either side. I like the idea of that. I mean, it might be a terrible idea. It might be an awful idea. I'm not really sure, but that's what we're going with. Now, the first thing we need to do though, I think we need to make the yard a little bit bigger. I think that yard could do with just being a tiny bit bigger, because it was kind of just set up like this just to kind of complete one of our goal things, wasn't it? Just to kind of make an enclosed space for the yard to be in. But now I think, looking at it, we could do with that being a tiny, tiny bit bigger. So how about we kind of bring it down to where this sort of wall is here. So you sort of level with the bottom of the sort of a staff room type thing. If we bring that across like that, and then we can build our big sort of corridor going all the way down here. And that should allow us to get quite a lot of cells in. Because, the cells are going to be quite big. Because, they're going to be lovely. They're going to be lovely, big, roomy cells. But let's get this done first. So I think, if I remember rightly, that was garden wall, wasn't it? There we go. So if we just say, bring that across like that, and bring that down like that. There we go as well. 2 trees. 2 trees will go. That brings us in a tiny, tiny bit of money. Now, what do we actually have? So we've got $32,403. Is that going to be enough? I don't know if it's going to be enough to build a great big kind of cell block down here and make all the cells very lovely indeed. Oh, look at that. Look at that. They're all sort of along here doing their jobs. Hang on. How is that tree still there? Hang on. How is that tree still there? Nobody's dismantled the tree, but you seem to have built a wall. Oh, no. Oh, dearie me. Okay. Right, okay. They've done an academia and they've kind of walled themselves in. Who put that final bit of wall in without checking to see if anybody was actually inside there? Who did that? That's a massive health and safety sort of failure right there. Okay, it's fine because we need to take that wall down anyway. I like that. It's like, you're right in there. Yeah, I'm just going to brick you in. Bye-bye. But there we go. I mean, they've taken the tree down at least. Good job. I mean, that wall there can go. Of course, we don't need that wall there. So, walls and doors. I mean, what do we want to do? Demolish walls? What cell material? Sell any spare building material stocks, such as cables and brick, for 85% of their purchasing costs. Hang on. Can we use that over here? Because there are, in our staff room, on the lovely, comfortable looking seats. There's loads of sort of bricks and things just lying around the place. It'd be good if we could get rid of those. Can we sell those for a profit? Hang on. How does this work? Oh yeah, it's lighting them up. Okay, hang on. If we just drag and drop that. So it's going red on the sort of chairs and things. We're not going to sell those. And I think it's highlighting the actual building materials. We're going to get $1,806 for getting rid of those building materials that are just sitting there making our room look untidy. Oh, look at that. And they're gone immediately. They just go by magic. I don't know, they get beamed away or something. Okay, that is very good indeed. Okay, so that's that good. Is there anything else that we can get rid of? Is there anything else which we can do that to make a quick bit of money? Hang on, why are there some hot water pipes just there? Just some hot water pipes just, lying around the place and underneath that coat stand as well. Okay, that's a bit weird. Can we do the same to that? Hang on. Is the hot water pipe in? Yeah, the hot water pipe is actually there. So I don't quite know why are there big piles of things? Did I build it wrong or something? Or did they order in too much or something like that? Do you know what? If we can do it again, hang on, sell material. So, no, hang on, utilities. Here we go, sell utility. No, I want to sell these things. How do we do that? dump. We'll come back to that in a bit. I'm not entirely sure how we get rid of those. First things first, so let's get rid of this then. So demolish walls, get rid of all those walls. There we go. They can all go. That's nice and simple. And there you go. You can all get out again now. Don't worry. Hang on. Why is the yard no longer valid? It's got to be secure behind at least one door. It is behind one door. Oh, okay. Now it's gone back to being valid again. Okay, no, great. That's wonderful. There we go. There's a big sort of stripe across the middle there now where the wall used to be. Okay, so that's that sorted. So the yard is a little bit bigger. And here we go. Look, everyone's going to go and grab some food. It's very nice. What have they got? What have they actually got to eat? Some bacon and some sort of green thing. I don't know what that is. Something green, I don't know, and some more bacon. Okay, it looks okay. It looks okay. There's a there's a cook there who's going a little bit kind of crazy doing the washing up by the look of it. Where's the other cook? I thought we had two cooks. Are you just sort of stressing out because you're trying to do everything? You're just sort of running around the place because you're like trying to, I don't know, do the washing up and do some cooking and, I don't know, put some stuff in the fridge or whatever. Is that why you're stressed out? Where is your cook friend? Are they just down here? Are they just down here? Just sort of sat about doing nothing. There you go. Good job. Right, let's get building this thing then. Let's get building this thing. Oh, no, hang on. Hang on. Before we do that, a few people in the comments did actually say how we can do this. So we kind of got this grant thing, and I thought, that'll be nice and easy because we've already kind of repaired the walls. It'll be fine. And so we've got a subsidence grant. So we got given a little bit of money up front for this, I think. And then we have another 10 grand kind of pending. But all we need to do is hire the repairmen to fix damaged walls and fences. Now, I kind of thought initially that the repairmen would be down here. They would be a kind of staff type. But no, apparently not. They are people that we can call in. Now, the only thing is, I don't know how to do that. Is it emergencies? No, they're firefight. Oh, there you go, repairman. Locked helipad required. Okay. We're going to need a helipad to bring the repairmen in because they can't come in by a boat, apparently, because they're not allowed because of reasons. Okay, right. So we're going to need a helipad. I imagine we don't have access to a helipad. I imagine that's a thing that we have to unlock at some point via the whole bureaucracy thing. But okay, that's fine. Actually, whilst we're looking at this, let's actually get something else done here, shall we? So we've got the maintenance guy done, and now we've got cleaning, and they are doing a grand job, are our janitors. They're doing a wonderful job at making the place all very lovely and clean. But now, do we want to think about unlocking some other bits and bobs, like groundskeeping? I think possibly we might need a groundskeeper because things are looking a little bit unkempt around the place. Look, there's kind of moss growing on our lovely walls and all that kind of stuff. There's flowers growing everywhere. I mean, they're very lovely flowers, but we don't really want them growing kind of in the walls and such like because, that's ruining the aesthetic of the wall. So I think, would a gardener help with that? I think that is what they would do. So that could be quite good. And I mean, we've got an okay amount of money. So how about we unlock groundskeeping? There we go. So maintenance person, you go and do that. And then the warden, what would you like to do? So you can either work on security, which is probably a very, very good idea, given that this is a prison. I mean, I know they're in here for not the most nefarious of things, but, it is still a prison. And we do need to keep things secure. We have got health, and at some point we are going to want to get the grant thing to build a little sort of infirmary or whatever it was. Psychology. What's that? Unlocks a psychologist. Obviously, that makes sense. Providing you with a valuable insight into your prisoner's internal psychological state at all times. Okay, so they're going to require an office. Finance is going to need an office. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a great big kind of office block, aren't we? Prison policy. That's what we got last time, wasn't it? Prison policy that allows us to do something with our food. Control the nutritional policy, changing the quantity and variety of food served to prisoners. Now, we want to ramp that up. We want high quality food and lots of different types of high quality food. Okay, so that's good. We'll go and look at that in a second as well. Education is the ability to run educational reform programs. Oh, that sounds fun. Okay, however, for now, let's just get security and finance done. Let's get these kind of top two things done. So you work on security, please. There we go. Wonderful stuff. Where's the where are the settings that we can have for, is it prison grading? Nope, that's just a big empty screen. Reports down here. How do we do? Policy. Here we go. So food policy must be in here somewhere. Nutritional policy. Okay. So for everybody, so for all, Oh, okay, hang on. All. Oh, hang on. There we go. Right, it's turned on. Yeah, right, okay, I see what's going on. So, meal quantity, high, yes. Meal variety, high, yes. Okay, so cost per prisoner is $15 per meal. Estimated price is $210 a day on food. On feeding however many prisoners we have. 7 now, I think. Do you know what? That's fine. That's okay. I can deal with that. That's what we want to make it a lovely prison. The loveliest of all the prisons. I think we have to make sure that we're giving them lots of lovely, lovely food. So, yeah, okay, that's good. And hopefully as well, if they're eating really nice food and lots of it, they're less likely to go and cause problems because, they're enjoying their food. So there we go. Right, now, let's actually get this whole kind of cell thing built and set up. Because, I was talking about it. Never got around to it. Okay, so foundations. Now, I think... do we go for fancy Art Deco walls or burgundy? Oh, I like the idea of burgundy walls in the cells, and then nice wooden floors. They can feel like a sort of a gentleman's parlour or something like that. So nice burgundy. Yeah, we're gonna go for burgundy walls. I like the sound of that. Now the thing is, right, hang on. Somebody said use the planning tool. There we go. This is good. So how about then? So hang on. Where's the middle? If we say there's a corridor sort of like that. And then a wall there and a wall going down there. Is that the middle? Hang on. Is there a ruler? Can we do a ruler? No, I don't think so. Hang on. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, we can. We can do that. That's 9. And that's... right, okay. So hang on. So get rid of that. Remove that and remove that. So that should be 8. And that should be 8. Wonderful. Okay. Okay, so if we build a corridor going down like that, and then we can have cells on either side. Okay, yeah, I like that. So let's just blueprint this out. I love blueprinting tools because generally you might have noticed I go wrong quite a bit when planning things out. So these are really helpful. So if we say there's your main corridor going down the middle, and then we could put a CCTV camera on here just to make sure people aren't being naughty and such like. And then we'll have a number of cells on either side. We want to make this as long as possible. Now, do we want to make this go all the way to the end? So some of the prisons have a lovely kind of sea view. That's quite nice. Or do we want to have the potential for a little bit of a corridor to go that way and connect to maybe another kind of sort of prisoner, sort of cell block type thing over here? So lovely cell block B or whatever you want to call it. Is that what we want to do? I think that might be a good idea. So hang on a minute. So what if we say, bring that corridor down like that. And that can just run over like that. Bring that round and bring that along. Okay, so something like that. So like that, bring that down to there and that down to there. And then of course we'll cap that off for now. But then at some point, that could connect to another cell block over here, just in case people need to move between the two slightly quicker than having to go, oh no, there's a thing happening over here. Hang on. It would take a long time, whereas they could just go, hey, I'm there kind of thing. Okay, I like that. I think that's what we'll go with. So here we go. Yeah, let's get burgundy. Let's get this done. Now, I'm going to get confused again with this, aren't I? So foundations like that, 11,000 of our money is just going on the actual sort of foundations. Okay, there we go. A huge big cost, everybody, but it's going in. And, okay, good, yeah. I get a bit confused with the whole sort of foundations thing. I'm not sure whether they're building sort of, walls across this bit where it connects with an existing wall, but it doesn't look like they do. Okay, that's good to know. There we go. Requires entrance. Yeah, you're right. It will require an entrance. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Let's put a door just there. And what we could do is put another door in just here, just to make sure we have double kind of protection, just in case the prisoners decide to get a little bit kind of escapey. So hang on a minute. Walls, doors. Here we go. And what a great big kind of prison door. Let's have hang on, it's going to a burgundy bit. Let's have a nice a large red door. Does it matter which way round it goes? I don't think it does. There we go. Lovely. A nice big kind of red door. Very nice indeed. Okay. So that should give our builders plenty of work to be getting on with, because my goodness me, that is an awful lot of stuff. We've got so many extra things here. There's a boat dock. Really? We have a spare boat dock? And a cactus and a power station, because of course we don't want to use that. Can we sell that actually? Hang on. Objects. Is there a sell option? Can we sell that object? Yeah, because we don't want to use the power stations. So if we say sell that, that gives us 4,250 monies back. Oh, that's wonderful. That's offset the cost of some of this stuff down here. We are going to need to get some more sort of power, of course, because we're going to be having a lot more things in here that are going to require, you know, plugging in and such like. So we are going to need to beef up our sort of power stuff. But in what's that? 11 hours, is it? In about 11 hours, just over 11 hours, between 11 and 12 hours, we're going to get some lovely proper money coming in. 10 grand, very nice indeed, from doing this kind of eco grant thing. And then I think we might want to take on another eco grant and maybe try and get, a storm's brewing, no game. I'm trying to build a place where people can go and have a nice sleep or whatever. Oh yeah, that's certainly some lightning happening there. Okay, right, hang on a minute. Is stuff going to explode? Is stuff going to fall down? I do not. Oh, somebody's in. Oh, you still injured? Yeah, you're really quite cross. Yeah, I would be too, if I were you. But okay, it's fine. We'll try and sort that out at some point. Yeah, you're still a bit hurt. Okay, but yeah, so we're going to get that money from only running on green power for absolutely ages, which is wonderful stuff. So then we need to get ourselves another grant underway. And then what do we choose for that? I mean, do we choose one that we can easily do by just setting up some prison cells? Or do we want to do one which gives us the sort of the fancy, the kind of medical ward type stuff? Or do we go down the whole sort of furthering our green power ambitions? I do not know. How are you doing over here? Right, hang on. Is there something over here which unlocks all the extra green sort of power stuff? Small cells. The cells in your prison require a certain amount of space to fit legal requirements. But imagine how many more cells you could fit in if that wasn't the case. Oh no, we want big cells. We want nice big cells. I don't think legal defence, liability, legal prep. I don't think there is anything in here which is giving us access to further green green energy producing things. Land expansion, extra grant could be quite useful. Bank loans, tax relief. Ooh, that cuts our tax rate by 15%. Ooh, that's quite good. Offshore tax haven, recycling incentive. That's what I want to do. Do some recycling. That's nice. Yeah, I think we can probably just get all the green stuff done. Oh, okay. Has the storm passed? Okay, that's quite good. Yay, the storm's gone. Right, they're working on that. That's going to take a while. And it's not looking too good in terms of our power production, but we do have 42% battery right now. So that's okay. So we are running on battery power. We do need to put these things inside, I think. I think maybe we might need to move the solar panels around a bit. Maybe move them down here slightly. Have that inside and have our water pump station inside as well, and our boiler. Because at the moment they're just outside. And I imagine when it gets cold, that's going to cause a bit of a problem for the whole water pump station thing. So yeah, we might want to kind of enclose these things off a bit in a nice sort of, little sort of indoor, I don't know what it would be, utility kind of room or something. But here we go. Look at that. It's telling us this is almost done. We're going to get 10 grand, which is brilliant. Okay, so can we just speed things up a little bit? Can we get that done? And there we go. Fantastic stuff. 10 grand comes our way. And now, yes, now we can go and look at another grant. Okay, I mean, green machine is sort of leaping out at me. So yeah, purchase and install a solar panel. Purchase and install a wind turbine. Purchase and install a solar wind hybrid. Now, the only thing is that I don't know how to get the wind turbines and the solar wind hybrids. I don't think we can build those. We've got solar panels, but what I'm thinking is maybe if we pick this, it will let us build those things. Maybe that gives us access to those things. I mean, green energy goals. Oh, green energy goals. What do we get if we do this? Oh, okay, this is exciting. We get different rewards. Do we need another solar panel? Maybe. Here we go. That's how we do it. Okay, so we get another solar panel, and that will unlock the wind turbine item. Oh, look at that. And then 3 wind turbines. Okay, right. I see. I think let's work toward that. Well, they're sort of frantically working away on that. Let's get this sorted over here then. Let's go and have a look at this. So we want to get a solar panel and put it... Now, the only thing is they do need to be inside. I've kind of... Yeah, if we were doing this again, I would probably build this slightly differently, but it's okay. So we'll have a little sort of water room and then a power room. I want to move that solar panel. However, let's put one of them just there. It's relatively expensive. And then can we move this? So dismantle. Does that move? There you go. So can we move that to just there, please? That would be wonderful. So we're going to be down to, what, 1 solar panel. Oh, yeah. Hang on. They're not going to get to this anytime soon, are they? Because they're building this over here. This is quite a big job. There you go. The solar panels are now back doing some good work. Well done, solar panels. We do need to get that whole sort of the wing set up where they can go and heal. Because Winkle, whatever you call it, is still injured, as is our person over there. Our guard is still a bit hurt, and they're still really quite cross about it. Oh dear. It's fine. It's fine. Let's get all this done first. So let's put it onto super fast mode, which is satisfyingly very quick indeed. Right, I think it says requires entrance. There is an entrance just there. There's a door. It's a massive, great door just there. So I think at some point, this is going to turn into a proper building, is it? When is that going to happen? I'm not entirely sure when that's going to take place. It says requires entrance, but there is one. I've given them an entrance. It's just there. There's a door right there going in. I don't know what we're supposed to do with that. Right, they've moved these around. That's good. But now these two down here are not connected. So hang on a second. Electrical cable. Run that up like that. Very good indeed. Okay, so if they can just connect that up nice and quick. I mean, it's a bit pointless now, what they're being 8:30 at night or whatever, but that's fine. So they can do that. They're all connected. That's very good. Battery is nice and charged. Excellent stuff. Okay, so that's looking good. And then go to here, green energy goals. Green energy goal 1 is now complete. So now we can build wind turbines. And then to build 3 of those, that gives us the, whatever it was, the solar wind hybrid type thing. Okay, that's good. That's a good thing. Okay, so now let's have a look at getting 3 wind turbines set up. So I think if all the solar panels just kind of go over here in a nice sort of, nice orderly fashion, perhaps, maybe they could go, maybe the solar panels could go down like that. The wind turbines could just kind of, I don't know, where do you want to put wind turbines? Probably out. I mean, can we put them in the water? Can we have like offshore wind farm type things? I bet we can't. Okay, wind turbine. I think we can. It looks like we can put them in the water. Okay, that makes perfect sense. On the land over here, we can have a load of solar panels, and then out in the sea, we can have some wind turbines. Oh, this is very exciting. Okay, well, let's just put one there for now, and just see if that works, or if I am talking a load of old toot. So here we go, let's see. Can you plug this in, please? Because that would be wonderful. And then if we actually can get this set up, if we can do that, okay, they're looking a little bit confused. They're looking a bit confused as to how they're supposed to build this. Is it because it is unreachable, or are they just waiting for a person? There's a visitor, but oh, hello, CEO. Hi. Reform programs are key to prisoners successfully reintegrating into society. Some offenders will start successful new lives, while others fall back into old ones and re-offend. Reformed prisoners will bring an additional cash reward, but some prisoners who re-offend could return to your prison. Not only will you incur a fine for their failed rehabilitation, but they may also have picked up additional bad habits whilst on the outside. Oh no, not the loud humming again. Okay, thanks for that. That was nice. I don't think they can build this unless you're going over to do that. You're moving garbage. I don't think maybe they can reach that. I think they're they can't get out into the sea to do that. Okay, that's fine. Get rid of the wind turbine there then. Away with that. We'll just put them maybe down here then, possibly. We'll leave a gap so they can walk around. So we can have a load of solar panels over there. And we'll put wind turbines. I mean, what if we just put one there? Are they okay with that? Are they excited by that prospect? Yeah, look, there you go. So it must have arrived because it was already here, but they just couldn't actually sort of place the thing. Okay, this is good news. Right, and then, how much are they? They're $2,000 each, but do you know what? It's fine. I like that they can go next to each other. It looks so dangerous. It looks so dangerous. It's an accident waiting to happen with big spinny wind turbine blades, flinging around the place as they all crash into each other because they're too close. But anyway, there we go. So, get 3 of those. Green energy goal 2 complete. Oh, okay. Did we not need to build 2 of those? It's fine. It's fine. We're providing lots of lovely energy. That's a good thing. So hang on. Now, go and look at the green energy goals. So what's green energy goal 3? Export 1,000 units of power. The power export cap is increased to 1,000 units. Can we export power? Can we do that? That would be good. Are we doing that already? I don't know. Current excess power 0 units. Yeah, because the battery is discharging. Oh, can we? That'd be good. If we could make money from that, that'd be amazing. Right, so let's do the green machine grant. So that gives us £2.5 up front, £5 to complete. Okay, we will take that, thank you very much. So now we've got to purchase and install a solar wind hybrid. Okay, so let's go and get one of those. Solar wind hybrid, £5. Oh, but that's a wind thingamajig with solar panels on it as well. I mean, really, can we just scrap all the current infrastructure and just have loads of these then? Okay, that would have been good if we could have had that from the start, to be honest, but never mind. How about then we build one of those? Oh, okay, we can't build it there for some reason. Okay, let's put one of those, I know, down here next to those things, and then eventually we can just sort of replace these solar panels and these things with the proper fancy ones that are a bit more expensive. I mean, let's just put that there. Let's put it right there, and then we'll see what they do with that. And then, of course, we need to connect these up as well, but I think we'll let them build that first. That's fine. So here we go. Person comes in. You sort that out. Okay, this is good. And hang on a second. So then we need to go to the cable. So connect that in, and then it looks like that needs to be connected into there as well. So if they then connect those three into the grid, I assume they just sort of pass through each other and into that one, and then the power comes out. I am guessing. I don't really know. I'm just making it up as I go along. So I'd like to think that, yeah, they're doing something. Okay, so now we're generating a lot of power. The battery is charging up, so I think we should have a lot of power. This is confusing me because there is an entrance game. It's just there. Or does it need to be... Oh, does it need to be within the confines of the thing? Of the actual borders of the thing itself? Okay, that's a little bit annoying because there is an entrance. I kind of planned for that. I did an actual bit of planning. How about then? Does it need an entrance there as well? Let's just put another door, and we just put double door. It's fine. We'll go red. We'll have another red. We'll put the lock on the same side. There you go. Look, there's an entrance. Are you happy now? Let's see if that works. Is that going to do anything at all? If I could bring the door in, that'd be good. I love the way they just lift the entire door. It's carrying the whole door. Right, so now that's in. Yeah, look, it has to be part of that structure. Is that going to be a wall across there? No. There you go. That's a bit weird. That's a little bit of an oddity there, but never mind. Right, so our kind of great big area is set up. They're then going to need to go and put lights in, which is okay. That's going to take them a while to get sorted, but they can go and sort of put all the lights in. That's all absolutely fine. So while they're doing that, we can have a look over here. So how do we sell power? Is there a thing in here where we can export power? Power export meter, that might be the thing. An object that allows you to send off any stored energy back to the grid for financial returns. It must be wired to a transformer that has batteries connected to function correctly. Okay, that's a transformer with batteries. So, okay, current excess power, 652 units of excess power. So we could sell that to make a huge profit. Okay, let's get this thing connected up. Hang on. We want to put a kind of building round this, don't we? We need a little sort of water building down here. And then we need a little sort of, whatever that would be, a sort of electrical kind of building over there. And then all the electrical provisioning stuff is outside. That's fine. So yeah, so if we have a little sort of room there for that stuff to live in, and a little room for the water stuff to go in. I mean, ideally, we could have some more offices and stuff down here, because there's going to be so much room for offices over there. We could have some more stuff down here, because what's going to go in this space here? I've kind of blocked off a lot of room over here now. It's fine. I'm sure we'll fill the space with something. There'll be loads of exciting things to go down here. Many offices and such like. So I'm thinking, can we move the boiler? Which might cause a bit of a problem with hot water for all, but move the boiler over that side, and then we can have a little kind of corridor thing coming down, come out of there, sort of coming around from reception possibly, and down here, and then we could, I don't know, make the staff room a bit bigger, when we get more staff possibly? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Right, hang on, how about, for now, just get that thing in, just so we can sell the power, and we'll put it, there? Is that okay? Does it need to go there? Do we need to sort of... It's next to an electrical wire, so it should plug in, I imagine. We will see. So somebody's going to bring that in. So I'm just going to fit that. Anybody want to do this? Anybody want to do this? Oh, they're all doing lights, aren't they? They're all working on the lights. Is it getting hot in here? Make sure prisons and plants get enough water. Oh, it's getting warm, is it? Okay, right. That's fine. That's okay. Yeah, it's getting quite toasty. It's 23 degrees. Okay. Temperature's coming down, though. That's fine. Current weather is a hot spell. Okay, but yeah, it's coming down. It's more manageable now. I wouldn't say 21 degrees is a hot spell. I mean, yeah, and I'm in the UK. I can cope with 22 degrees. I wouldn't say that was hot. But I mean, okay, 28, 20, the weather's all over the place. I don't know where we are in the world, but my goodness me. But okay, that's fine. Right. Can we get this kind of meter thing in soon? Because I want to export some of this power that we're generating. Because my goodness me, we're generating so much power. There we go. It's in. Okay. So how do we click on it? Right. Okay. Oh, there's a little sort of line poking out. Okay, so connect it to that. Okay, is that done? Number of connections, 1. So if we then go like that. Ah, there we go. Look, right, so it's kind of leeching the power out of this thing. So then can we see financial compensation is 500 money already. And that was what one of those things, hang on. So one of those things in here, green energy goals, if we do that, export 1,000 units of power, the power export cap is increased to 1,000 units. Okay, so we're going to have to wait a couple of days to do that. We're going to get 500 money back from that. Okay, that's good. I mean, it cost an absolute fortune to get that set up in the first place, but there we go. We're going to get some money back from it eventually. Very good. Right, so how about now, if they're working on all of the lights, let's go to here, electrical cable. Let's bring, I don't know, do I just want to bring it down from there? So bring it down like that, and then across there, probably like that. That can go down the middle of there. Like so. That can go down the middle of there like that. So everything should, I imagine, plug in. And then we'll just connect everything at the bottom because that's nice and tidy. Okay, right. So many things need to be done. Why is the janitor... Oh no, what's going on with the double door arrangement? That seems to be a little bit kind of complicated. They don't like the double doors. It's fine. I don't really want the doors. I wanted the doors further in, but the game got all fussy with me about it, which is a bit weird. Okay, right, so they're going to put these in, which then should mean that some of the lights should come on at some point when they've completed this bit over here. So if we could just get this in so we could have the lights on in here, that would be nice. There we go. Some lights are coming on. Splendid. And then we want to get the walls built in here. So we need to get those walls in. That's all fine. Oh, crikey, the warden. Hello, warden. That's us, I believe. So there I am. I don't look like this, by the way. I haven't got such a fabulous moustache. Congratulations on handling this calamity. Please accept this bonus of $10,000. Oh, thank you. To keep up the good work. Well, thank you very much. I like your tie. It's not a bow tie, but it's still very nice. Okay, right. That's very good. We just got given some money for handling a calamity, which I think might have been that storm that I don't think caused any damage whatsoever. But there we go. It's all fine. Right, now can we get a gardener now? Yes, we can. Let's hire a gardener. Bing. Hello, gardener. How are you? Welcome aboard. Now, where are they immediately going? They have vanished into the night, I think, because we haven't got any lights out there in the yard, so we can't see anything. It's fine. So I think... Yeah, do we get some... Oh, there they are. There they are. They're just doing some cleaning up outside. Very good. Well done, you. Yeah, look, they're cleaning the stuff off the walls. They're keeping it all very tidy. Okay, I like that. That's good. This isn't going entirely according to plan. Our double door arrangement is making things complicated. I don't think it's working very well, is it? Hang on, can we just... Can we take that door out now? Or is this area then going to have a bit of a meltdown? Hang on. Can we just... dismantle that door? Let's dismantle that and see what happens. Is it going to confuse this room here? Because there is already a door. There's a door right there. No, look, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Wonderful. Okay, right. So now let's get hang on. Go back to the planning tool. Go to planning. Because then we're going to need to figure out exactly how big we want our cells. I mean, these are quite big anyway. So I don't think they need to be so big, sort of coming all the way down. Because they're what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're 8 across. So I mean, even if we make them, like that, that's still quite big. But this is the loveliest prison, and we want the cells to be quite big. I think, yeah, let's go for that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So mark there. 1, 2, 3, 4, mark there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the cell at the bottom is going to be slightly bigger, slightly fancier. But that's, again, it's fine. Right, so draw these on. I do like a planning tool. Right, okay, so that's going to house 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So then 10, 11. And then hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, line. Yeah, okay. So we've got a cell at the bottom that's not quite as fancy as the others, which is a bit of a shame. And that one's a bit bigger. Okay, so we've got some minor kind of inequality and a bit of zooming going on there that I didn't mean to do. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. This one down here, we'll put some extra nice things in it just to make it, a bit lovelier. But I think then let's get some doors in. I think we can put the doors in first, can't we? And then we can build the walls around them because of magic. So how about we have little red doors as well? Let's have little red doors going into the cells, because I like the idea of that. So here we go. So doors. Put all the doors in. Put them at the bottom end like that. There's probably people that know how to play this game that are watching going, no, what are you doing? But here we go. So doors going in, and then the lovely burgundy classy walls going in as well. So here we go. Right, let me just go and fill in all of these gaps. I probably should have done this the other way around. I probably should have done the walls first and then the doors, but never mind. It's fine. It's okay. Right, so let me just go and sort of mark out all of the walls. Okay, there we go. That should keep people busy for quite some time, I imagine. So let's move time on relatively quickly. Okay, so how are we looking over here? We've still only got the one grant. So we can now go and get ourselves another grant, because that gives us nice, easy, upfront money, which is very good. So what do we want now? Is there anything we can have that we've sort of already got? Security chief, 10 guards, patrols, and assign 3 guards to patrol routes. That's probably a very good thing. We might want some of our guards actually assigned to kind of predefined routes. Visitation rights, yeah, we want that. We want that because, we want people to see their friends and family, because that's lovely. So we want to do that as well. Prison maintenance. Unlock maintenance, cleaning, grounds, foreman, 2 janitors and a gardener. We've done that. Hang on. Can we just claim that immediately? Is that going to give us 15 grand? Yes, it is. Okay, that's quite nice. Our money is sort of creeping back up again. Very good. Inmate health and well-being. Yeah, we might need that. Admin centre. 2 offices, warden, finance and an accountant. That is very easy to get done. Advanced staff training, not done that. Emergency protocols. Activate the stay indoors order during calamity 3 times to protect your staff and prisoners from dangerous weather. Oh, possibly we could have done that. Okay, never mind. Prisoner reoffending rate, reform prisoners, restaurant service scheme. Build a restaurant, serve 30 civilians. Okay. Civilian, as in people come here for food. People go to the loveliest prison and enjoy some lovely food. I love that idea. Can we just have that as our big money-making thing? Just a massive, lovely restaurant. Okay, we'll think about that at some point later. That's a bakery. That's fine. Give something back. Sell 2,500 units of power back to the grid. Okay. That might take us a while, because I think we have to do it at 500 a day, was it, or something, whatever. But yeah, I think we'll get there eventually. But then do you want to start that now while we can't do this one? I would rather work towards something. I think maybe the health and well-being has got to be important. We need a medical ward. We need 2 doctors. We need a psychologist. Let's go for that, shall we? That gives us 10 grand. 10 grand up front, 10 grand to complete. Okay, our money is looking wonderful. We've got 50 grand now, which is marvellous. Right, move time on super fast. Let's just get these sort of, all the walls, and I like that the doors are in, the walls are not in quite yet. I don't know how that works, game. So I think, we'll fly through this. What I'd like to do is just get one cell set up, just, to sort of see what we can do with the cells. In fact, if we go to here, that is now sort of complete. So if we go to, I'll leave it really nice and quick while they're dashing around the place. If we go to cell, like that, so we say, okay, that is a cell. So it's going to complain at the minute because it's not sort of finished or whatever. It's not enclosed and all that kind of stuff. So all it needs is a bed and a toilet, apparently. And that's it. That's the basic kind of requirement. So hang on a minute. So if we say, oh, hang on. Hang on, no, not that. Packs. Nope, hang on. I just want to look at what you need to make it for a cell. Okay, I don't know. Right, bed. Let's type bed. So beds, there's comfy beds, bunk beds, a coffin bed, a creepy yet somewhat comfortable bed for prisoners. That's a little bit weird. Okay, comfy beds. It's got to be comfy beds. Have they done all the work? Yes, they have. Okay, pause time for a second. What's that? What's this line? What's that little sort of line there for? I don't know what that is. There's like a little sort of pattern thing. Is it where they're cleaning? Is the gardener going and cleaning up everything? Oh, well done. Right, so I think we'll try and make each sort of cell sort of, relatively unique. We're not going to have them all sort of, templated or whatever. So I think if they have a fancy bed, so a comfy bed is the best we can do with that. So a comfy bed, there you go. That's very nice. And then I would like them to have a little kind of shower and toilet arrangement in their own rooms. I think that'd be quite nice. But can we do that? Is that allowed? Does the game let us have a kind of toilet and shower kind of thing in the rooms? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. We've got a hand dryer, very nice, and a sink. And, oh, bookshelf. A bookshelf. Yes, we want them to have bookshelves. Right, however, first things first, toilet. So if we put a toilet in that corner just there, so hang on. But then people are going to walk in and see them, aren't they? So how about, hang on, walls. So go to there, get the classy walls. So if we had a bit that was sort of, hang on, so you'd come in here. So I don't know, you want to go to the loo. So how about we have a little bit like that? So the toilet could go there, and then can we have like a shower and a drain? And they can have their own little sort of tiny sort of bathroom area. I like that. I like the idea of that. Okay, let's see if that can work. Let's see if the game allows that. So put a toilet there, and then maybe, oh no, they don't want them to have a sink. But then of course that means their room is going to be mostly full of bathroom stuff, which isn't ideal. Okay, yeah, I want them to have a TV as well. I want them to have a TV. But then each room I wanted to have all sorts of extra bits in because they're supposed to be really nice. Maybe these are too small. Maybe these cells are too small, possibly. Maybe we should have made them ever so slightly bigger. So a couple of squares bigger so we can fit more nice things in. Because, yeah, we want them to have, I'd love them to have a TV, so a large TV in the rooms. Maybe we could put some punch bags in some of them. Some gym mats, no use. Yep, sink and a mirror, that'd be quite nice. That'd be quite good. A chest table doesn't really work. But yeah, bookshelves. There's loads of things. Put a plant in there. Loads of bits and bobs. Canvas and paints. We could put those into the cells. Soft pillows. What? Where do they go? Oh, it has to go on the bed. Oh my goodness me. It goes down to soft pillows. That's how specific it is. I think perhaps this does need a little bit of a rework. And a boom box, that could go in a cell. Okay, I think these cells are too small. I think they're too small. Initially they looked okay. They looked of a good size. But now, looking at it, I think they're a little bit too small. They're too cramped to fit in all of the lovely things. So how many have we got? What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 13. We've got 6. Oh, hang on. Didn't we? Oh, hang on. Has our prisoner died? No, Vinkel is still injured. Maybe we do need to rejig that. Maybe that needs to be kind of reworked and re-looked at. Because I think perhaps that's a little bit too small. Okay, right. Hang on a minute. Hang on. What is going to be a good size of cell then? Hang on, can we go back to planning? What if we say, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. What if we just bring it down a couple of extra bits? So like that, possibly. So if we then had the cells like that with a door just there, hang on, rotate it around like that. How would those 2 extra squares help? So then we could have a little kind of bathroomy bit up in the corner. It's like a private bathroom like that. And then the bed, and then we can have all sorts of other niceties. I think that is what we might need to do. I think that is, that's got to be the goal. I think, yeah, they're just too small. They're just too small to fit all the lovely things in. And this is the loveliest prison. We want things to be super lovely and nice. So, yeah, maybe that isn't quite right after all. which is a bit of a shame. That is a bit of a shame because we just spent all that time getting that sorted. Okay, so that's going to need to be revisited at some point. So I think, hang on a second, just to make sure that doesn't actually get completed and somebody kind of runs in going, brilliant, it's the loveliest prison. Can I see my lovely cell? Oh, what is this terrible kind of thing? How about we undo that? Can we just sort of right click and do that? Yeah, don't be a cell anymore, please. Oh, and hang on. Walls. Don't do those walls either. And don't do that and don't do that. Just leave that as an empty room for now. We'll come back and work on that possibly. And as well, we need to think about where the medical ward's going to go. We need to sort of think about where that should live. I think what we should have done, maybe we can still work on this possibly. I mean, this is okay. I like this bit here. And I think, yeah, maybe up here, we can just have a massive, big, long bit over there full of offices. So we can have all the different offices for the accountant and I don't know who else it was, the accountant and the security person and the psychologist and whoever else needs an office. They can just go up here and that's okay. Maybe we could bend it round a little bit so we can use more of this space up here possibly. But yeah, that'll be fine for offices. But down here, possibly, we should have kind of kept this open a little bit. Maybe we should have had a corridor type thing, or maybe that could just be an extension to the yard. The yard could come down here a little bit. And then we could have extra kind of buildings off here. So maybe down here, next to lovely cell block A, we could have the kind of the medical centre down here. So have a few beds and then the morgue next door and all that kind of stuff. Oh, notebook page. Yay, some stuff. Great. Oh, hang on. Let's just come out of all that stuff. Wonderful. So yeah, maybe that's what we should have done. Hang on, game. Pause time. So yeah, maybe we do rejig this a little bit. And also as well, just sort of thinking aloud, I also think maybe we might want to move the canteen at some point. Because as it is right now, the canteen is kind of blocking access to the sort of top bit of the island. I think if we make the yard kind of a little bit bigger coming down here, we might need to move the staff room around. That's fine. We can do that. That's not impossible. I think the canteen should kind of come over here. I think we should have a great big canteen over here. Maybe make the yard a tiny bit bigger. So put the canteen there. And that means that we can then have cell block things up here at the top of the island and cell blocks sort of down here at the bottom of the island. And then the canteen is kind of on the side, not getting in the way. And again, if I was experienced and I played this a lot more, then maybe I wouldn't have done the things I've done by putting the canteen there and the staff room there or whatever. It's a learning process. It's fine. We will get there. It's all sorted and it's marvellous. But yeah, I think, that's kind of what we need to think about next time. However, we are going to finish up right now. My voice is kind of very slowly caving in on itself. I'm a little bit under the weather and I think I'm starting to get a little bit too croaky for things. So I think we'll finish up for now. I think we have done okay. If we've not moved things on brilliantly, shall we say. I don't think it's become, too much lovelier a prison. However, we have invested very, very heavily in some very exciting kind of, green energy kind of stuff, which is really good. That's really good. It's got some good money as well. And of course, we're now able to make a little bit of money off of, selling the sort of power back to the grid. And we're making quite a bit of money from that. That's very good. So, there is a grant for that. Do we take that grant? Oh no, we can't do it, can we? We can't do it because, we want to get the sort of health and well-being thing set up. So it's looking good in terms of this. I like the fact that our power is now sort of nice and secure. I think that should keep us going for a long while, particularly if we start replacing the solar panels and the wind turbines with the fancy kind of hybrid sort of things here. That should keep us going for ages and it makes some money as well. So that's very good. But we still do need to put these things indoors. So we need to kind of think about how we'd like to do that as well, to have a little sort of utility room type thing, because at the moment it is a bit all over the place. And then, we need to figure out where we're going to put our kind of health and well-being type thing. I do think the yard might need to come down here ever so slightly, and then we have it down here, because I can't see what else we're going to fit into this space. So we can have like a little sort of medical centre down here and all that kind of stuff. Maybe something else over here as well. And of course as well, we need to think about where we're going to put our farms, because we can do farming as well. So there's plenty to think of. There's so many things that, if I knew how to play the game properly, I probably would have made things a little bit better. But there we go. We can learn as we go along and it's all very exciting indeed. So next time, when we come back, we're going to sort this out. we're going to get the cells actually set up and ready, and people can kind of go into the cells. That'll be very nice indeed. So we'll actually get some people over here in some proper cell blocks, and then we'll try and sort this out. I think we do need to get our kind of medical ward thing set up, and then we're just going to go from there and see how we get on here at the Loveliest prison. But yes, for now, we shall indeed finish things up. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Prison Architect. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time.
Cunik, your time is now. And you have missed, Cunik. This is unacceptable, Cunik. An Ash's caravan has been ambushed by man-hunting chinchillas. Are you going to land on my potatoes? That is just not the done thing. Oh, there's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3. These guys have got amazing hair. I'm delighted that we've actually done something and it's worked.